As students of the past and the present, we all have to go through programs for our various degrees and careers, and in which we have to sit through numerous lectures with an unaccountable amount of statistics thrown our way. Personally, when I'm sitting through these, I always wonder, am I that percentile? Does that number have anything to do with me? Well, if you've ever found yourself in a similar situation as I have, here's a statistic that's true for every single person in this room. It is proven that 100% of the people in this room will die at some point in their life. Now, of course, I make a lighthearted joke at this, but it's the truth, and a very sad one at that. What's even more sad is the fact that governments, such as the United States, thinks it's okay to restrict ways in which people can die. Now, you may be thinking murder, which pops up on many people's head, and that's true, but take a look at these three individuals behind me. On the top, you see a 52-year-old mother named Cody Carroll, and the bottom left, 18-year-old Anna Marie Colin, and on the right across from her, 92-year-old Annabella Martin. What do all three of these individuals have in common? They are all terminally ill patients. That means that they are not going to survive from the illness they have. Cody Carroll, the mom, she was diagnosed with cancer of the duct bile, in which patients with this have a 0% chance of living 5 years and just a 30% chance of living for 3 years. Anna Marie, cystic fibrosis with 6 months left to live, and right across from her, Annabella Martin on her deathbed with just a few days left to live. When individuals, such as the ladies that I just mentioned, have no hopes of recovery, they should be able to decide how to live out the duration of their life. For the purposes of this presentation, I would like to define physician-aided suicide. Basically, what it means is when a terminally ill patient with 6 months left to live or less in their life, they can choose to have a medical procedure done to end their life. Now, as you can imagine, with such a procedure comes quite the debate in America. Today, you see the debate between autonomy, which is a person's choice and to have this procedure done, or religion, which is a choice for the person to have, religion, which is the choice for the God, in which whatever faith the person believes in has the final say. Today, you see autonomy only allowed in Oregon, Montana, and Washington in the United States. What I find absolutely terrifying is the fact that if you're in a horrific accident and have to be put on life support, your loved ones, the family members that love you so much, get to choose whether you get to live or not. They get to choose to pull the plug or not. But a person that is terminally ill and knows they are going to die in the next 6 months have no option whatsoever. They are staring death in the face and have to sit there and suffer through the pain. This is a huge ethical problem. Thankfully for us, it's also a very easy fix. What should we do? We should legalize physician-aided suicide in the United States of America today. Think about it in these terms. We all have to deal with death at some point in our life. Picture your loved ones, your family members. Although some may be nearer than others to this unfortunate event, imagine the people that are going through it right now. The ones that are going through pain 24 hours a day and are left there to suffer in it because they are limited. They do not have the option of having this medical procedure done. Time flies. It is 2013. People change. 15 years ago, I was going to be an astronaut. We are all taught to plan for our future. Just because physician-aided suicide is legalized in the United States does not mean you have to have the procedure done. We are all taught, as I said, to plan for our future. Just because it is legalized doesn't mean you have to get it done. Wouldn't you want to be well prepared? I understand religion is a huge part in people's lives. As a matter of fact, Bellarmine University, a Catholic institution, has campus ministry stating, "We acknowledge that we make decisions based upon the values of hospitality, social justice, and the search for truth." Social justice. That's a fun word we could play with. The Institute for Intellectual Property and Social Justice defines it as the inclusion of everyone in the full benefits of society. Such benefits as your individual liberties, the freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, the freedom for 52% of our school's population to list themselves as Catholic, just over another 30% to list themselves as a different type of religion, and the remaining percent to have no preference at all. You look at this graph and you see it divided up. You see all the different sections. You know what I see? I see 100%, one school, one university. I ask for you to recall something that every citizen of the United States has had to say at least one time in their life: the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, in which one nation, such as Bellarmine University, under God, if one should choose to be, indivisible by staying molded together with liberty and autonomy and justice for all, to the full benefit that every individual is given as a citizen of the United States of America. As one whole graph, 100%, Bellarmine University comes from 39 states in America. All I ask today is that you plan for your future and voice your opinion. Thank you.